Good morning, traders. Welcome to this week's ELLIOTTWAVE Forex and Cryptocurrency Market Analysis webinar. I hope you all had a great week. My name is Victor Manena. You were with us Sandile Ngobo last week. What you would have noticed is that there is absolutely no difference in how myself and Sandile looks at the market. That is because we work from the same set of rules and guidelines, right? So when you do that, that means that there is no subjectivity when it comes to the ELLIOTTWAVE theory because there are clear set of rules. All right, so let's have a look at what the market has for us today or for this week. Before we get started, guys, if you'd like to contact us, you can do so by going under the description of all our videos on this channel, or any video, you can just open it up. You will find our contact details as well as the links to our social media pages. If I just open up one there, go under description, you will find the contact details, links to our Telegram channel, TradingView website, trading-waves.com. I'll open just that just now. Twitter as well as Facebook. That's where you can follow us for more updates on our charts and daily updates. All right, so this is our website, trading-waves.com. Talking about our website, we ran a special for November, anticipating the Black Friday, giving an opportunity to have a Black Friday, giving up to 50% of our plans and courses, right? So we've extended that up to tomorrow, which is the first day of our course for 2022. This is the last course for 2022. So this special ends at midnight tomorrow, just before the start of our online live course. If you have not already subscribed to the course, we've already had a number of subscriptions, got a few spaces left. If you're still interested, you can still take that. But tomorrow, that is the end of the special. So that's the last opportunity to get that on a 50% or 40% off for the courses. All right, let's get started, guys. That's that. So when you make a purchase, you will get immediate access to the videos, to the recorded course. Then from tomorrow until the 15th of December, we will be with you for 10 days live, analyzing the market so that we look at the market with the same set of rules and guidelines. Today, I'm not going to go so much deeper into the analysis. I'm going to be showing you exactly how we look at the market high level. I've done that about 3 weeks back, showing you that whatever we analyze, when I show you the charts before and after, so I'll be showing you how the market played out in the last week and how we were focusing it. But that is not only from the last week. These analyses, we do them sometimes even 5 years prior, 4 years, 3 months prior. You see them playing out over time, as you will see when we go with the market analysis. Let's do a quick recap of what we looked at in the short term. And as I'm doing the market analysis, I will be showing you exactly why we had been focusing the market the way we have been throughout this year and throughout the years, actually, because we've been doing these blogs for over 7 years. All right, so let's have a look and let's go quickly to the trade recap. So let's start with pound US dollar. So have a look at pound US dollar. So pound US dollar, we were looking for this one to do a move like that. It's a three-wave structure here, and for it to get a move to the upside. If you look at that, so the bigger structure here is this one here. We're trying to get this bigger move here in 3 waves. So we could see that the 3 waves were not complete, so we still needed to get one more up. Let's have a look here on how it has played out eventually. Easy 1,165 pips. So that was the chart before that was shared with our members. So we had that running flat there. As you can see, we made 1,100 pips. So let's just check here. So this chart was shared on the 3rd of November. This is not just in 1 week. So the 1,000 pips was over a month, a full month, 4 weeks. As you can see, the 3rd of November. Today is the 4th of November. So exactly 1 month. This has given us 1,165 pips. One chart. US dollar CAD. So I'm going to show you pound US dollar, how this has played out. So I'm showing you this for the last week, but I want to show you what we've been focusing for years on pound US dollar, and I'm going to do the same for US dollar CAD. So US dollar CAD, if you look at that, so we were just simply looking for this 3-wave structure for it to make a move to the upside. Blue box magic, we know when the chart comes into the blue box, the probability of this playing out is very, very high. So that is US dollar CAD 425, not the most preferred type of movement as far as this is concerned, because we don't like these moves that go in waves like this that retracts. So we prefer impulsive moves like you are seeing here on the pound. But nonetheless, that was the trade that we got, and 425 easy pips on US dollar CAD. US dollar JPY, again, I'm going to be showing you long-term why we've been focusing and why we've been expecting US dollar JPY and the rest of the yen pairs to make a move to the downside. In fact, the theme for this week, right, and this will be the theme for the rest of next year, for the next couple of weeks, the theme is yen pairs down, commodities up. That's what we're seeing in the market. Yen pairs down and commodities up. We did not just pick up this week. We've been picking this up for the last couple of months, as you will see when we proceed with the analysis. So this is US dollar yen. What we focused at as a move going down, this is how it has played out. Easy 861 pips. You guys know by now that we like the yen pairs because of their fast moves. So that's the impulse, 861 pips. So you can see 21 November, and already 4th December, just in 10 days, we've made 861 pips, one pair. Euro yen, as I've said, the theme is the yen pairs down and the commodities up. Okay, so I've said this 3 weeks back that expect the yen pairs to go down, start going down, and the commodities to go up. And I'll explain this as we forecast the market. So this is one, Euro yen, easy peep, easy trade here. This one, easy trade. This one, look at that, 538 pips pinpointed to the entry there, 538 pips. This one is Chief JPY, again, another yen pair. Obvious stuff, as you can see, pinpointed to the entry. How do we know this? Remember, our members get this way before these moves happen. Look at that one here. So we focus on that we are expecting a reversal that is on Chief, and that is how it has played out. We're still expecting continuous into the downside on the Chief. CAD yen, again, one of those long-term charts that I'm going to share with you, showing you exactly why we're expecting long-term downside on the yen pairs. Now, I keep saying that I may show you that the theme is that we are going to be seeing the yen pairs going down, but where do you enter? That is critical. Anybody knows the direction of the market. How many times have you taken a trade, make a loss, and then after taking the loss, it goes in the direction that you had focused on initially? That is because of the timing of the market. So timing is absolutely critical, even more than knowing where the direction is headed for the chart. So this is CAD yen before and after 638 pips, as you can see. Right, Euro New Zealand, look at that entry there. Look at that. How many pips is that? 533 pips, not as impulsive as we would like, but 533 pips nonetheless. Euro CAD, the same. This was a simple one, really, because the trend had already started. It was obvious. All we needed was to get an entry point here and for our indicator to give us a go that we are ready to take the trade. As you can see here, we got that indication. We got the indicator confirming that we are ready for a move to the upside. Subsequent to that, 721 pips on Euro CAD. Beautiful, beautiful trade, easy, straightforward, painless trade on the Euro CAD. Out in New Zealand, I'm going to show you this as well, that from 5 years ago, we had been expecting a move to the downside on Audi New Zealand. Seems unbelievable, but what I like about the internet is that it does not lie. Our videos from 5 years back are still on the internet, are still on the channel. You can always go back to them and refer and see that what we forecasted years back is actually playing out now. So that is Audi New Zealand, as you can see there, 596 pips. UK 100, as you can see. So this is how we trade the market. So we anticipate. See here, we anticipate and we don't chase. So we are waiting for it to reach a certain area so that we can get a move to the upside. And this is how the UK 100 plays out. As you can see, it comes to where we were waiting for it to come. 6,711, and then eventually 888 points. This is not pips, it's points. There's a difference. Okay, so Nifty, we've been talking about the Nifty since September, that it is making an expanding flat for the next level up higher. So from September, the Nifty has now done 429 points as expected. All right, so that's all on the recaps, but let's get into the analysis. As I said, I'm not going to be so detailed on the analysis this week. I'm just going to be showing you high level, most of the charts that we have been looking at and why we've been looking at these charts like this throughout this year. Let's start with Euro US dollar. Before we get started, guys, if you like our content, if you like what we do, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up so that the video can be seen by more people. All right, and also hit that bell notification button so that every time we upload a video, you get an alert. All right, so let's go hit that like button on your video, because what I'm about to show you is going to be quite interesting. Let's get started. So this is our website. Before we even get to the website, as much as I'm showing you the befores and the after charts that we don't share with you guys, we share every single week with you guys a chart of the week on our website. Now, if you think we don't give you anything for free, look at our chart of the week. Every single week we've given so many pips out. So we have given our members all the yen pairs, but we have at least given you one here with pound yen. Look at pound yen and what we had forecasted. We posted this one last week on the 27th. Look at how this has played out eventually. If you've been looking at your charts, you would know that pound yen already has made 500 pips to the downside. Okay, I kid you not. Have a look at how the market has played out. If you're a trader, you know by now. Unfortunately, if you have not looked at the chart of the week, you will not have gotten that trade. So have a look at this. This is what we forecasted. This is what we forecasted, that pound yen is going to make a move to the downside. We've already made over 500 pips, about 500 pips to the downside. So we're looking at this. Remember the chart? This is where we were. This is where we were. And this is how we have now made a move to the downside. So this is the profits that you should have made just by going to our chart of the week. We do give out free charts every now and then. So have a look at that, just to reward you for watching and sharing our videos and also giving us the likes there. So almost 450, 455 pips, 500 pips, 473. So you can decide there. That is pound yen. That is how it has played out. Chart of the week. That was the expectation. This is how it has played out. Okay. Right now, what is next for pound yen? As I said, I'm going to show you exactly what we're thinking of the yen pairs going into the new week. Right. Let's get right into it now. I'm going to go to Euro US dollar. Okay, so guys, this is more of a high level analysis of what we're going to be looking at going into the new year. Let's have a look at Euro US dollar. Now, why have we been selling Euro US dollar the whole year? Have a look at this weekly chart. This chart, I'm going to open it up. This chart was done in January of this year when the euro was at about 139. But I'm only showing you the update for the beginning of the year. But we had been anticipating that the euro is going to come all the way down and it's going to bounce. Okay, what has happened? This is a weekly chart, by the way. So let's go to that weekly chart. So you'll see why. Even if we saw the euro coming up, we just sold. Even if we saw the euro coming up, we just sold. Even though we saw the euro, we just sold. And now it looks like we are on this leg on the euro. Okay, what is that leg? Let's have a look at that leg. So if you look at the bigger structure here, the purple is W, is X, Y. Okay, so we are looking for this WX. Let's just make it simple for you. Let's just look at this white degree. White degree, that is what we're looking at. Under the white degree, there is another degree. But what I want you to focus on is that we have got this move, and we may be on this move on the euro, but we're expecting that move to get as much. We're already around this area on the euro. So that was from January. And if you look from January, let's go look at the chart here on the euro from January. And I'm going to go to the weekly chart so you'll see why. Now, imagine if I'm showing you this and you still don't know how to focus these charts and you get a yearly chart or a weekly chart wrong, that means you're going to be wrong the whole year. Now, this is where we were with the euro. As I've shown you on that weekly chart, this is what we anticipated that we are going to have. Remember that white degree that I showed you? I'm going to write it here, WX, just so you can see. So this was the expectation. So we are simply expecting that we have this Y in the white degree, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3. I'm showing you a bit more information so you can see where this comes from. So we may even get back to about 1.15 before the move to the downside resumes. But how is the market playing out? Exactly as we had forecasted. Look at that weekly chart. We said 1 down, we are reversing. Okay, can we get back to up to 1.15? It's possible. So this is what I'm just showing you here. So we are currently on the move to the upside. So that's a weekly chart, but let's go down to the daily. So what is the expectation here? So the expectation is that as much as this is going up, it's going up with 5 waves. So we may get this one pulling back, giving us 3 waves before a move to the downside, so we can get that to that 1.5 that we are looking at. Okay, so what are we expecting short term? Short term is for a slight pullback and for this to make a continuation to the downside. How much more information can I give you? This is a Christmas analysis for you, so you can see how we look at this. So there is very likelihood that this euro may start pulling back here. Even if it doesn't go all the way to the upside, we may get a move like that before coming down. All right, so that's how detailed this is. So again, pound US dollar, you've seen the analysis where we forecasted this, was it 500 or was it 600 pips? As you have seen with the analysis, let's just make sure. So this is now short-term pips that we've shown here on pound US dollar, 1,165 pips. But where does that come from? You are seeing this 1,600 pips from here, which we forecasted here. But I want to show you that obviously this is an hindsight for you, but our members that have been with us have seen these charts way before they play out. Okay, so this is like sort of a recap. So you can see the power of wave analysis. Look at that, this one here. Let's go to the weekly chart. Have a look at where this chart was shared. This chart was shared in March of this year, almost 10 months ago, 9 months ago. Pound was at 1.3. What did we say about pound? We said it's going to make a move for a couple of hundreds of pips to around parity, and it's going to make a push to the upside. Now, where are we with pound? We have made the move to the downside. We have made a move to the upside. Will pound continue to push to the upside? Yes, there's a highly likelihood that we continue to push to the upside so that we can make the structure that we had been focusing. So as the market moves, so before we get that, let me show you the weekly chart so you can see exactly how this works. Let's show you on the weekly. This is more a bit of an educational session. Look at that. Look at that. How did we know 10 months ago when we were here that we were going to come down to parity? This is parity at 1. Yes, missed it by 100 pips, but imagine 100 pips compared to 1,000, a couple of thousands of pips. I mean, this is about a 3,000 pip move that we focused it from here down here, 3,000 pips that we focused it. Okay, and we've also focused the move to the upside. These pips that you're seeing here, almost 2,000 already to the upside. 3,000 down, we're already about 2,000. And that is the power of wave analysis. So when we're showing you the analysis here, and we say this is how the market played out in the last week, this is what we're expecting going into the new week, we are only looking at the short-term view because the long-term view already informs us where the market is going to play, where we go. But besides that, you could be wrong, but what we have that we trust more than just these charts is the indicator, because you cannot read the market with just a naked eye. The indicator is actually what tells you what is happening in the underlying market. So what are we expecting? A bit of a pullback and a continuation to the upside. I'm going to go to the lower time frame. Let's go to the daily. Okay, so that is a pound. As you can see, we're already on that move. Likely that we get a pullback. So a couple of weeks back, we were looking for this one to do this because we could not see whether this had completed yet. So that is what we were expecting. But as we can see here, it looks like this is a bit more impulsive. We're not going to get that one more down. It looks like the move has ended, and we're going to be expecting the pound to do that. US dollar CAD, I'm not going to spend too much time on this one, but I'm going to show you exactly how it was forecasted a couple of months back as well. So this is US dollar CAD. Now if you go to US dollar CAD and you look at this one here, also posted in January of this year, that we were going to get to up to this level. We actually went up to 142, if I'm not mistaken, with the US dollar CAD. We'll see this one just now. So this is where we have been to. So from here, remember, this is what we have here. From here, we said it's going to go up to 142. We got up to just shy of 142, and we have now pulled back. Now, this is where we are. If the euro or the pound and the euro are going to continue to go to the upside, we are going to see this at least make a move back here before we see upside. Okay, it looks like we're going to see some short-term dollar weakness, maybe not even short-term, maybe the start of the reversal of the dollar index, or maybe the start of the weakness of the dollar index. So US dollar CAD, expect likely that even if this will make a move to the upside. So what we are focusing for our members is that this could continue to the upside, but we are seeing that the euro and the pound are showing strength, so this should come back here down, and then they make a move to the upside, and rather not this going to the upside, but we wait for confirmation from the indicator. All right, so US dollar chief, again, we've been focusing the same thing from around this level. If you look at this one here, all of these now, this is more like a yearly review on how we focused the market. You see that almost all the pairs have played out exactly as we had forecasted. Look at US dollar chief on the weekly chart. Did we get this wrong? Not at all. We got it right. We got a move to the upside. We got a move down here. If you look at the daily, unfortunately, you will not have this access to this chart afterwards, but we got this one here. Even this year, we went up here with the chief. We are now here with the chief. Okay, what is the next? Are we going to get a move to the upside? The only thing that changes here, I hope I'm not making that changes here, is that our X is going to be this one, and the structure still remains. All right, so those are the US dollar pairs. I'm not going to dwell much on the rest. Audi US dollar, we expected, okay, without going into the chart. So Audi US dollar, if you look at some videos from a couple of months back, you will see that we've been looking for this to do exactly this structure. Admittedly so that when we saw this one overextending, we were not so confident that this is going to make the reversal that it is making now, when we were even thinking that this may continue to the downside. But initially, that was the expectation, that this is going to make a clear three-wave structure, and we're going to see more upside here. All right, so let's have a look at how this plays out. So this is going up impulsively with 5 waves. Expect a bit of a pullback here on the 4-hour, maybe around this level before continuation to the upside. Same with the New Zealand. Okay, same with the New Zealand. So if you want some festive rally analysis, detailed festive rally analysis, check out some of our plans, because we update this daily for our members. Another impulse for New Zealand, expect a bit of a pullback before continuation to the upside. Okay, so that is New Zealand. US dollar ZAR. So US dollar ZAR, same as US dollar CAD. So we've got a pullback here. We've got to move up here. There's a possibility that US dollar ZAR does this. Or is this the end of the move with US dollar ZAR, where we're getting this one as a WXY, and that this one starts coming to the downside? But let's wait for the indicator to confirm for that. What we are seeing here now is that there's some weakness here. Let's show that on the 4-hour. So the 4-hour is showing us that there is a likelihood that this continues to the downside. So this is actually a 3-wave move. And remember, this is correlated to US dollar CAD, so it's a 3-wave move. So there's a likelihood that this continues to the downside into the new week. All right, so we'll see how this plays out. US dollar yen, I want to show you again a couple of yen pairs that we focused at this year, that they were going to make a move to the downside. Why am I saying the theme for this month is yen down, commodities up? I want you to see this US dollar yen, so you can see that when we focus the moves, we get them from years back. Look at this one. Look at this one. This is a classic example, guys. A classic example. This chart was July, about 5 months back. I want to get a white color here. Our forecast was that this was going to make an A, a B, a C, and we're going to see a 150 here, and we're going to drop. This is a weekly chart. Let's see, how did this play out? I'm going to go to the weekly chart, because this is powerful, guys. This is powerful. What did we say? Let me get that white line again. 6 months ago, we were here, rather we were here, and we said it's going to make a move to 150, and it's going to drop. Okay, so as we've been trading, showing you thousands and thousands of pips that we're making from the yen pairs, this is where it comes from. It's because we've got a clear understanding of the wave theory. Now, you may say, oh, okay, he's just given us everything. This is not, this is what you'll find on the internet. The ABC structures, WXY structures, but how do that all interrelate? How do you actually execute the trade? We've seen this 6 months back. Maybe some of you have seen this some 5 6 months back, but have you made money out of it? That's because what is critical, you are not aware of. It is the timing of the market. You cannot time the market without an indicator. As much as you can see this direction, you cannot time the market with a naked eye. So look at that. How many pips have we dropped already? You've seen also the focus just now. We've already dropped 2,000 pips on this pair alone. Pound yen, I've already shown you the weekly chart. Okay, I've already shown you the weekly chart. We actually are anticipating that pound yen is going to give us quite a number of pips going into the new year. Okay, as to how we'll be trading that, our members will know. Okay, same as euro. Let me go to the lower time frame. So the euro, you've already seen the recap. I'm not going to go into so much detail anymore, but all of these charts our members have seen way before these moves have played out, and we are anticipating that the yen will continue to push to the downside. We already had this one, 500 pips here on the euro chief. Let me just go straight to CAD yen. I'm not going to go all the yen pairs, guys. So it's the same principle. Look at CAD yen. Last one I'm going to show you of the yen pairs, how we forecast it. Let's go to CAD yen. Then we'll move on to the rest. Look at the weekly chart on CAD yen. Okay. We pinpointed this one, July, that we're going to make a move to the downside from 104. And that is the anticipation. How has this one played out so far? Let's go again back to the weekly chart. So you'll see, obviously, I'm showing you the weekly chart. We don't trade the weekly chart. We trade the lower time frames. We even trade as low as the 1 hour, 30 minutes, and the 15-minute chart, because we understand what is going on in the bigger structure. So we were here at around 104. Has made quite a bit of a move to the downside, but we had been anticipating that this is going to be the reversal, and that is still the expectation. So that's the review for this year. Now let's have a look at the commodities. Now all the commodities, gold may see new all-time highs possibly next year. I doubt it's going to be this year, but I'm anticipating that gold will see these highs next year. But why are we anticipating that? So we have also seen this, and we've been showing you this as well, that gold will come back down. It's going to make a move to the downside. So you will see here under commodities. Imagine if you remember, and our members can attest to what we are giving here. So let's just have a look at the gold so you can see where these moves come from. Weekly chart on gold. This chart was shared way back in July. Okay, so have a look at this chart. Unfortunately, I cannot zoom it any more than I already have. So look at this chart here on gold. We are anticipating that gold will come as low as about 1,600, and it's going to make a reversal. We are already here. We are still anticipating that gold will come here. Forget the lines here and asking whether we can really get to those levels. Forget about that, because that can change. What guides us is the indicator. When we get here, the indicator will tell us if we are right or not, and whether we should expect this, and then we start trading to the upside. And that is exactly what is happening here with gold, as you see the move to the upside now. Anticipate pullbacks, trades for upside. Our members will have access to all those trades. Silver, the same. Look at that, silver clear. We've got 3 waves down. We need to get confirmation here. We need to get an indicator to tell us we're going to get the move to at least back to the 30s as far as silver is concerned, maybe even higher. All right, so that is silver. Platinum, the same. So platinum giving us a clear structure similar to silver. As you can see, it is a clear WXY structure, which we need to get confirmation here for a continuation to the upside. Why do we need confirmation? Because this structure can turn out to be a flat correction here, which does something like this. Even though it's going to make a move to the upside, it may make one move first before it goes up. So that's why you need that confirmation. Important to understand the different dynamics in which this could play out. Oil is showing us quite a bit of weakness, a bit different to the rest of the commodities. So we may see oil continue to the downside. Pullback will be for a continuation to the downside on oil. Okay, so again, I'm just not going to waste time showing all of these charts, but we have been forecasting all of these way back. Now, pound, we spoke about the reversal around the beginning, or rather the end of, we talked about this reversal around the beginning of October, that the pound pairs are showing us a reversal. So we've got this. So what you are seeing here, why am I still on the weekly chart? So what we're seeing here on the pound pairs is that we are going to get consolidation and we're going to get a trade setup. Eventually, we're going to get a trade setup, whether this is going to give us 3 down or 3 up, 1 more down and upside. Even if we do get 1 more up, I would actually like 1 more down, because then I'll look to buy it around this level. Okay, so pound pairs are pretty straightforward, but interesting that as much as pound Audi is pushing to the upside, it is not correlating. The correlation strength with pound New Zealand is not as strong. So let's see if this one can at least get back to around this level. So we can see if we can have something like this: 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and this one making a move to the upside. It's just speculation for now, not a clear setup for now. Pound CAD, look for continuation to the upside. Any pullback, we have started an impulse to the upside. Any pullback, any structure, we'll be looking for this to continue pushing to the upside. Next week, we'll show exactly why we're anticipating this. Don't forget, our course starts tomorrow. Guys, it starts tomorrow at 1800 GMT. We run for about 3 to 4 hours every day for 10 days. All right, so pound chief is the same. We're looking for 3 down. Is this the start of the impulse, or we're going to get 1 more down before we continue to push to the upside? We wait for the indicator to confirm. I would actually like to buy it around this area, but let's see how that plays out. EuroCAD, the same as the pound pairs, really nothing different there. So I'm not going to go into the detail of that. So the pound pairs, as you can see, they are showing strength to the upside. You would expect euro pound to also continue to show weakness. Okay, so expect continuation to the downside on euro pound. All right, out in New Zealand, you've already seen this one during trade recap. Okay, on the crosses, I'm just going to refer to CAD yen, that it is making an impulsive move to the downside. This is correlated to oil, obviously. CAD yen and oil are correlated. So you can see there is weakness in the CAD. So let's expect oil to come down as well. The S&P 500. Okay, so S&P 500, when you look at this, there's a number of ways this could play out, as we've been indicating that this could be a 3-wave structure, and this is done, and we are ready for a move to the upside. Or rather, we've got this one more up, where we can have this one here coming up and giving us a flat correction, where we get that and move to the downside and upside. But what's interesting here is that the Dow Jones Industrial, which is correlated to the S&P 500, has already broken out. If it doesn't, this will give us the direction. If this one has already gone, that means we may have already started with a move to the upside. So this will be the guiding factor. If we start seeing this, we'll see, look at the indicator, we'll see, look at the correlation strength, and then we'll see if we're going to get that to the upside. For now, cannot make a pull or a trigger, cannot pull the trigger on the trade. Okay, now this one is the Nikkei. Nikkei, nothing has changed so far. We've got a move down, 3 back. We are still anticipating 3 down on the Nikkei. All right, why am I drawing it like this? So it should be like this. it should be like this, and it should be like this. Simple. I've been showing the same structure for a couple of weeks now, where we're expecting this to be a 3-wave structure, this to be a 3-wave structure, and this one to give us a 3-wave structure, where we're going to be looking at this one to be a WXY structure here. Let's have a look here if that is what we're going to be getting. Okay, what you see here, what I don't show is the Fibonacci levels. Those are critical. I'm just showing you lines, but there are Fibonacci levels so that you can know exactly where to pull the triggers on this one. Nifty, nothing new on the Nifty. You've already seen this one during trade recap, that we expected this one to make a continuation to the upside. Has already broken the previous high here. Any continuation pushing to the upside, we'll see the Nifty continue pushing to the upside. Now let's go to the cryptocurrencies. What is next for the cryptocurrencies? We are seeing some divergence, but not enough to confirm that we're going to see a reversal. Look at that one, and just look at my green green indicator, not the indicator, just the relative strength index. Every time I show you guys this, you think that is the indicator I'm referring to. No, here is a green oscillator, which is simply the relative strength index, and the other one is just the stochastic. Okay, so what you're seeing here, you will see that the RSI is starting a move to the upside, but as far as the structure is concerned, we have not confirmed reversals on the cryptocurrencies, and we are still going to see more downside. Okay, when we see, so the reversal has not been confirmed yet. We are seeing some divergence, but that does not mean anything yet. Now, this is Ethereum. Ethereum could even still touch around this level. We've got an impulse, we got 3 waves down. We can even go back to 2000, but that 2000 can just be a continuation pattern for even lower levels on Ethereum. And that is a theme for all the crypto pairs. Litecoin is slightly different because it has already made its 3 waves, where to from now. We expect that this can make a continuation to the downside before continuing to the upside. XRP showing a bit of weakness as well. We've got 1, 2, 3. It is showing similar, so rather not strength, weakness. Same as Bitcoin, who's already made the 3 waves there. We're making a move to the downside. Any continuation pattern to the downside, we look for that. So as you can see, the theme for the cryptos is that we are still going to see continuation to the downside. Signs of reversal are there as far as the RSI is concerned, but the indicator that we use has not confirmed the structure or the momentum that is expected for a reversal. Okay, so here you may see this one make a move back up here, but that will be just a continuation pattern for more downside. I'm not going to touch on a lot of cryptocurrencies. The theme is the same. Still expect weakness in the crypto space, but with the US dollar starting to show weakness, there may be time for the cryptocurrencies to start the reversal. So keep a close eye on the cryptocurrencies. We may be seeing some pullback for upside in the next coming weeks. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell notification button so you get an alert every time we upload a video. Share the videos as much as possible. We appreciate that. And we also appreciate your comments in the comment section. Have a great week, everybody. Trade responsibly. Cheers. Bye-bye.